Hello everyone, I am Chester44 and welcome to this Let's Play of Geneforge 4. Well, we've spoken to Alwyn and found out what he wants us to do in Delame. That said, we know we need to head to the south. Not to the fields there, probably not the Sandros mine, but we can start by going to Uchitel's Grove. I mean, we do have a quest there at the very least, so let's go. See if we can deliver this package to Uchitel. Onwards. Oh, there's not much here. In fact, there's an exit right here. Huh. Leads to secured crossroads. Okay, then. Now then. What do these signs say, anyway? The forest grows darker. The trees seem to be crowding in on you. You feel like you are being watched. In Shaperlands, this is far from mere paranoia. The nearby obelisk warns that all visitors must check in somewhere. That is starting to seem like a sensible warning. Uchitel's Grove. Warning, do not enter without checking in with mind. Okay then. We shall do just that. What a surprise! There is a servant mind living in this shed. It's an old specimen, gray, wrinkled, and dried out, but still alert. Servant minds are some of the most unusual Shaper creations. They are thinking beings, made to be administrators and record keepers, and as a price for their intelligence, they are immobile. They spend their entire lives in stone trays. Please move closer. The eyes, they are weak. You move forward a little and it looks at you. Ah, visitors to the woods of Uchitel. I am Mein Thorst. I examine those who would proceed. Tell me about Uchitel. He is the shaper of this grove, sent into unfortunate exile with those creations he has made, like me, and I am here to examine those who would see him and defeat those who would harm him. Why was Uchitel sent into exile? Torst wriggles uncomfortably in its stone tray. He does not usually wish to discuss it. He certainly would not wish me to discuss it. Do many people come to harm him? Rebels, rogue creations, bandits, these are dark times. Fortunately, he has creations to guard him, and me. How do you defend him? Because I am large and slow and old and immobile, intruders think I am helpless. Servant minds have powerful defenses. The Shapers were not foolish. They trust us with great knowledge. They want that knowledge to be protected. And what can you do? The mind doesn't say anything. It doesn't move. But the room grows very hot. Sparks start to crawl over you. Your hair stands on end. You feel a powerful urge to run out of the room. And then it stops. The sparks disappear. The air cools. And the mind smiles. Message received. Mind Torst watches you closely. Please remain peaceful. Some come here planning violence and they are dealt with. I would not do the same to you. How old are you? Uchitel created me 21 years, 4 months, and some days ago. We minds are not a long-lived race. We used to live for a long time, but no longer. The Shapers modified us. Our newly shortened lifespans are one of the limitations the Shapers gave us in their wisdom to keep us from being a danger to them. If you say so. Can I go and see Uchitel? The mind inspects you closely. It closes its eyes. It seems to be whispering something. And then it looks at you again. You may see Uchitel, but beware, we are very capable of killing thieves and intruders. Oh, and please be careful. Be careful of what? Uchitel has lost control of the mines on several of the paths, and he has not yet had time to disarm them. Never fear, though. The perilous paths are clearly marked with signs. As you say, I'm sure we'll be able to disarm the various mines. There's... well, he has various Vlish. Warning, live mines. Yes, I can see that. Don't worry, I'm sure I can disarm them. Okay. Not gonna go any closer, that would trigger those other mines. Moving on. Ah, there's his home. Looking around further. More mines here, and I can't even get to those mines. Huh. And looks like there's more mines over there. There's a little place for logging that was done. And once again, mines I cannot reach. Interesting. How am I supposed to get to those areas if I can't disarm the mines? Oh well, moving on. Let's go see Uchitel. Ah, it's actually a fortified off area. He's got double defenses. There are several aging serviles living here, tending to the crops and maintaining the house. They shuffle around, eyes cast downward, not talking to anyone. Oh! Oh good! We can actually disarm these mines. Excellent. I will do just that. You two stay there. And there. Now... Perfect. Why do I have the feeling there's something deadly back here? To the south you see a spawner. Although the Shapers are forbidden to make them, the rebels have found them to be very useful creations. These huge creatures are fully infused with essence, which they use to make more creations. The resulting creatures are dumb and unpredictable, but they suffice to keep an area under control. This spawner was made by someone who didn't really know what he or she was doing. Its tentacles are bent and its skin is blotchy. It probably needs to be put out of its misery before it hurts someone. Like you. Yeah, I think we can do that. Quickly, in fact. Ow. 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 Right. Do what you can to kill the various reinforcements. Yeah, we can take care of this. Yeah, we got this. Spawner isn't too much of a problem, really. Almost. And... dead. And once again, a spawner drops various crystals. A living tool... Ooh, runed ruby for crafting. Girdle of endurance... for selling, and various gemstones for selling. Nice. Alright, back to looking around this place. Hopefully he doesn't get upset by the fact that we killed a horrible menace. Those mines were probably just there to make sure whatever it made didn't go loose. And it's probably the back door. And that leads to some other defenses. Sure, let's take a look back here. Very carefully. Oh, geez. And... got it! Okay. We're good. Those mines disarmed. Those mines disarmed. And... oh boy! This is gonna be interesting. Okay, I can disarm this one. I can disarm this one. This one. Careful. Got that one. Okay. Got it. Okay. That's those disarmed. Look at... I didn't mean... oh, there's rats there. I didn't see those. No wonder I couldn't exit combat. Okay, just taking care of a rat problem. There we go. Now, what's in here? Let's see. Beautiful crystals, venom thorns, can leave the wand. Bar of iron, bolt of cloth for selling, and... a couple other items we can use. Okay. And that is done. Okay, good. Now we can go speak with Uchitel. Onwards. In here, in fact. Alright. Ah, there he is. This old man is wearing the robes of a shaper, but they are faded and repeatedly patched. He probably doesn't get a lot of visitors. At least that's the impression you get from his unshaven beard and lack of proper bathing. When you approach him, he quickly runs his fingers through his greasy hair, trying to slightly improve his appearance. "Ah, another pilgrim, come to speak with old Uchitel. This is my home where I do my work and live with my few remaining creations. I welcome you, as long as you don't turn out to be a thief or other sort of sneak. I have a delivery for you from Urbina." Uchitel takes it and opens it. It contains nails and screws. Oh, thank you, and here is a payment for prompt delivery. He gives you a few copper coins. He notes that you look disappointed with the reward. Maybe you should go back to Urbina. Perhaps she has more for you, though I doubt it. I didn't really expect that much. I mean, it wasn't much of a distance in order to deliver this, and it was just nails and screws. What are you doing out here? Was a shaper. Now I am an exile, an outcast, left out here with a few humble creations to look after me, and left to live my life as an example, allowed to do some work for the shapers to earn my keep, but excluded. And what crime did you commit, if you don't mind me asking? Something harsh enough to be punished, but not enough to merit death. There are limits on what we shapers can do to our creations, and those who exceed those bounds are cast out. What did you do? He looks both irritated and ashamed. I will not speak of it. I do not wish to think of it anymore. I have accepted my punishment, that is enough. Alright. Uchitel paces around the room, occasionally muttering to himself. He doesn't seem used to having visitors. Or maybe he's just naturally antisocial. Did you deal with the rebels? No, I was out here years before the rebellion. I am not involved in any of that. The shapers can defend themselves, and I concentrate on defending myself. Fair enough. Are you the only person banished like this? No, there are others scattered throughout the world, exiled, left to make a living with their skills. You meet them from time to time in the remote lands of Terrestia. And you have creations with you now? Yes, the creations I had made before my crime I was allowed to retain. Well, most of them anyway. They serve me, they helped me build this home, and they have helped find the food. But I am not allowed to shape anymore. If I did, and it was found out, it would mean my death. What sort of things do you work on? Things beneath me. I practice the crafts every shaper spends many tedious years learning before they are allowed access to the real secrets. Alchemy, tool maintenance, breeding mines, and so on. I was recently able to get access to an enchanted anvil. That greatly improved the range of work I was allowed to do. But now I can't reach the anvil anymore. It is a great bother. You breed mines? Yes, and sometimes batons and living tools too. Full shapers are too busy for the work of maintaining their creation, so it is left to outcasts like me. What is an enchanted anvil? It is much like it sounds, an anvil infused with magical power, which can be used to craft new items and to infuse existing items with energy. Such anvils are extremely rare and valuable. They are also kept in remote areas, because of their value and fragility. In fact, I am one of the few who knows the location of my anvil. The chaos of the war has been beneficial in that way. But, as I said, I have lost access to it, though if you were to help me reach it again, I could teach you how to use it. You can't reach the anvil anymore? Why? The anvil is in the Sandros mine, not far to the northwest. It was only taken there recently. I believe that the rebels stole it from the shapers and put it there, and the shapers have not yet located it. I did. I have been using it profitably for some time. However, recently the mines became haunted by a spirit. The spirit, in turn, summoned a host of shades which wandered the mines. Worse, the spirit corrupted the machinery placed around the anvil. The shades I can handle, but the guardian of the anvil is... I am not sure how to defeat it. If you can, I will share the device with you. What is haunting the mines? I do not know. It is a spirit, an old one and a powerful one. Perhaps it has inhabited the mines for a long time, and it only recently emerged. Or perhaps it was drawn by the power of the anvil. Either way, I do not recommend trying to reach it. It is very powerful. Stay away from it. The anvil is the real prize. What guards the anvil? A shade, but one that draws power from the machinery around the anvil. It can use that energy to restore itself. I tried to destroy it, but it rejuvenated itself faster than I could harm it. I had to flee. What sort of machinery surrounds the anvil? I don't know. The rebels placed it there. It isn't necessary to use the anvil, and it has now been corrupted by the creatures haunting the mine. Interesting. I think we can do something about that. Can you give me any training or trade with me? Of course I can trade. I have nothing to do out here but make things, and if I sell them I can buy food. However, I have not received permission from the shapers to teach magic to you. To do so would be very dangerous to me. What do you have to sell? Varied mishmash of things. I need to learn magic. I will pay well, and I promise not to tell anyone. It's a good combination. You are very convincing, and Uchitel is very desperate. Alright, I won't teach you any shaping, that would be my death for sure, but I'm sure nobody would mind if you learned some minor spells. Nothing we need to learn right now, but we appreciate it. Thank you. Alright. Say, you wouldn't know if the rebels have a base around here, do you? And why would you want to know? But no, I have no idea. I don't get out much. And hey, we leveled up! Yay! What are we going to get from this? Let me think. I like having a lot of essence, and the amount we have, we can actually use a useful spell if we go into a dangerous area. But we're probably going to need mechanics, so I'll take that just so we have 10 for the mine. There. Perfect. Next level will improve, the other thing. What was it again? Intelligence. Okay. Coins. And we can leave the submission thorns. Jade band. That's a very nice band. Yes, we can use that. And in here, a trap that we cannot disarm. Coated cloak for selling. And nothing else. And boots and fine shoes. Okay. Looking around the rest of this place now. Here's the kitchen. The back door. His library. And I guess his workshop. It's nice that it actually has everything that he needs here. All the stuff he uses. Alright. That's everything, actually. With that done, I'm gonna go back and speak with her. Plus, we have a few things we need to sell, so I'm gonna do just that. Alright, will she... I delivered the package, Urbina. Glad to hear it. I hope he paid you like he was supposed to, because that's all you're entitled to get. No more money is forthcoming for that job, it appears. Oh well. That said, yeah, that's the end of this episode. Next episode, I think we'll go into the mines, actually. We may as well clear out the Sickler's mine for him. We'll get access to the anvil, after all, which will be very useful. So, next episode, we will do just that. Till then, I am Chestrook44, that is Enrique, Moyes, and Faye. This has been a Geneforge 4 Let's Play, and I will see you all next time.